You ever want to make a video and you walk out and you forgot your microphone? So I'm using an AnchorWorks wireless microphone, which I love, but it doesn't work with MotionCam Pro, which I also love. I'm going to show you the settings in DaVinci Resolve that makes that a non-issue so that you can use your cell phone or pretty much any decent microphone. And by decent, I mean like whatever the heck you have to make a good video and make good audio, because we all know audio makes the video. So this is what I mean. This is MotionCam Pro, which again, I love, and it records in log now, but it doesn't work with USB-C microphones. And I like my USB-C mic, but I also like the fact I can use a cell phone. And with a couple of quick steps in DaVinci, I can pretty much just set my audio track and have it work. And due to AI noise reduction that DaVinci has, works really good. Now, there's an airplane flying overhead, and I'm using my cell phone microphone, but it's still gonna work. So get your timeline set up the way you want, no big deal. Click over here on audio, and I know I'm late to this party, but I've done a few on this. It's just the new version is so much better. Anyway, click on the audio over here on the left. Don't click on your track or you'll just set it for the track, but click it, I'm sorry, don't click on your clip or you'll set it for the clip. Just click on the track, and then you want AI voice isolation. And I normally keep it around 80%, and that's so it will have some ambient noise, like here. And due to AI, like you can hear the airplane in the background, but barely. Have it work. And due to noise reduction, it works really good. Yeah, so anyway, cell phone microphone. Like I say, you can hear just some of the background noise. You can turn it all the way up if you want, but I find that that leaves it a little bit too processed. That's just me, though. It's personal. Now, this is my good microphone with no processing, with MotionCam Pro, which I also love. And so I'm going to show you the settings in. See, and it sounds fine. That one does. But for this, when you turn it on, no big deal. It sounds. And have it work. Good. The other trick I have is to go into Fairlight. And I always set my audio 1, that's my dialogue audio. I always set it up. Basically, very simply, I just go into Dynamics and I will turn on the compressor. I'll turn the ratio up to between 4 and 20, like high. And I'll turn the knee all the way up. And what that does is soften your top end. So as your voice gets louder, it starts to roll off. Once you do that, as a makeup, I push that top all the way up a little bit so it's close to the top. I don't want to go this high because I'll start clipping, but it's close to top here. I normally keep it around 8, 7, somewhere in there. I think I keep it around 7. And so when you play, work with USB-C microphones, and I like my USB-C mic. If you notice the reduction, it starts to reduce a little bit as you get to the louder. So the pops and pings and stuff like that, they get reduced and you don't hit clipping. Now, I do not use this limiter, and listen why. But I also like the fact I can use a cell phone, and with a couple of quick steps, you can hear it clipping. So you'll hear that top end just become compressed and it sounds super artificial. And I can tell when people use that, and I hate it. That's a preference, but it's never sounded good. But since you're using AI reduction on your voice, bringing up this bottom doesn't bring up the noise like it used to. So it just works. The mic, but I'm using my cell phone microphone. And so you hear the little bit of the airline, but it's not intrusive. But it's still gonna work. And you can hear the voice very cleanly. I love that. Once that's set up, that's literally it. I might come into EQ and use one of the presets. I use normally the male lav finisher, but quite honestly, for head, and I'm using my cell phone microphone, but it's still gonna work. And see, it pushes up, it makes a little bit more presence, but it's not necessary. Now, the good part about this, all right, so this is my unprocessed decent microphone. I'm going to show you the settings in DaVinci Resolve. And they sound pretty good. Like that's unprocessed. Like I like that microphone for that reason. But when I move it into the track, makes that a non-issue so that you can use your cell phone or pretty much any decent microphone. The only thing that's a little different about that one's I probably have it too hot. And so I would normally just come into the clip itself and drop my volume back a little bit. And by decent, I mean like whatever the heck you have to make a good video. And it sounds pretty good. Like there's nothing wrong with using a good mic or your cell phone and have it work. In this case, I like my good mic. I think has a little bit more. It has more noise suppression than I like. Wireless microphone, which I love. It's really cool. So it works fine. And that's pretty much how I set up my audio. And this has worked for 2 years on faceless channels, especially if you're just doing audio, like if you're just talking, these work great. Which again, I love, and it records in log now. Also, if you haven't tried MotionCam Pro, it's amazing. 27 bucks, great program. And like I say, I am trying to restart my channel. So if you want to join me, feel free to subscribe. I like to talk now about DaVinci and running faceless channels and using AI tools to help your life be easier. That's pretty much our whole goal now. I'm not anti-AI, but I'm not all in either. I like to use it as a tool. So if you want to subscribe, like, comment, let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time.